Scot Andrew Frost, born January 4, 1975, is an American football coach and former player. He was hired as the head coach for the Nebraska Cornhuskers on December 2, 2017. He was previously the head coach for the UCF Knights and the offensive coordinator for the Oregon Ducks. He played 6 years in the National Football League with the New York Jets, Cleveland Browns, Green Bay Packers, and Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Frost was the starting quarterback for Tom Osborne's 1997 Nebraska team that shared the national championship with Michigan. Frost attended Wood River High School in Wood River, Nebraska from 1989 to 1993. In 4 years as the team's starting quarterback, he threw for 6,859 yards and 67 touchdowns and rushed for 4,278 yards and 72 touchdowns. He led his team to the state playoffs in his sophomore, junior, and senior seasons. In those 3 postseason appearances, Frost's teams won 5 games and twice made it to the state semifinals. Both of Frost's parents, Larry and Carol Frost, coached his high school football team. In addition to football, Frost was a standout in track and field, winning a state championship in the shot put. At the state championship meet his senior year, Frost won an all-class gold medal with a throw of 17.92 meters, 58 feet 9/2 in. His personal best from earlier that year was 18.62 meters, 61 feet 1 in. Frost began his collegiate career as a 2-year letterman at Stanford in 1993 and 1994 before transferring to Nebraska in 1995. In his 2 seasons starting for the Huskers, Frost was a 1997 Johnny Unitas Golden Arm Award finalist and quarterbacked his teams to a 24-2 record, completing 192 of 359 passes for 2,677 yards and 18 touchdowns. This includes a senior season in which he became only the 10th player in college football history to both run 1,095 and pass 1,237 for 1,000 yards. Frost's senior season featured a now legendary play called the flea kicker. In a game against Missouri, Frost threw a pass that was kicked by Chevin Wiggins and caught by Matt Davison for a touchdown. The touchdown sent the game into overtime where Frost sealed number 1 Nebraska's victory with a rushing touchdown. Frost and Nebraska went on to earn a share of the 1997 national championship with a 42-17 Orange Bowl win over Peyton Manning's Tennessee Volunteers. Following his collegiate career, Frost was selected in the 3rd round, 67th overall, of the 1998 NFL Draft by the New York Jets, where he played safety and special teams from 1998 to 2000. His professional football career included stops in Cleveland, 2001, Green Bay, 2001-02, and Tampa Bay, 2003. As a player, Frost was coached by Stanford's Bill Walsh, Nebraska's Tom Osborne, the New York Jets' Bill Parcells and Bill Belichick, and the Buccaneers' John Gruden. He broke into the coaching ranks as a graduate assistant at his alma mater in 2002 before filling the same role at Kansas State in 2006. Frost took a position at Northern Iowa in 2007 as linebackers coach before being elevated to co-defensive coordinator 1 year later. His defense finished the 2008 season tied for 3rd in the FCS in takeaways and 9th in scoring defense, 17.7 points per game. The 12-3 Panthers also led the Missouri Valley Football Conference in rushing defense, 107.1 yards per game, and scoring defense. Frost joined Oregon's coaching staff as its wide receivers coach on January 26, 2009. Working under head coach Chip Kelly and offensive coordinator Mark Helfrich, Frost was instrumental in instituting a toughness among his receivers that enhanced their ability as downfield blockers, which contributed to the success of the Ducks' potent running game. During his 4 seasons as wide receivers coach, the Ducks reached 4 straight BCS Bowls and 3 of his departed wide receivers have been invited to NFL camps. After the departure of Kelly, the University of Oregon promoted Helfrich to head coach and Frost was later officially announced as the offensive coordinator and quarterbacks coach on January 31, 2013. In 2014, Frost was a finalist for the Broyles Award, given annually to the nation's top assistant coach. On December 1, 2015, Frost was hired as the head football coach at the University of Central Florida. Frost replaced longtime UCF head coach George O'Leary and interim head coach Danny Barrett, who took over the Knights when O'Leary resigned following a 0-8 start. He won 6 games in 2016 and won 12 games in 2017 for the Knights, including the AAC championship game against Memphis. On December 2, 2017, it was announced that Frost would accept the head football coach position at the University of Nebraska-Lincoln.